Welcome to Henderson. It is appropriate that we approach from the north this beautiful Kentucky community located beside the Ohio River, yet high above its occasional floods. For Henderson is truly the gateway to southern hospitality. But we are not a sleepy little southern town. Henderson is industrious, prosperous, and growing. And as you will see, Henderson is prepared for the future, a future of continued growth.
Hello, my name is Herb McKee, President of the Henderson Chamber of Commerce. Thank you for allowing me this opportunity to show you Henderson, Kentucky. Henderson is indeed inviting, attractive, and progressive. You'd expect me to say that, but don't just take my word for it. Listen to what some of Henderson's leading industrialists have to say about our town, and hopefully your town.
For industry, the community is centrally located on both the regional and national scale. Almost equidistant from Louisville, Nashville, St. Louis, and Indianapolis, Henderson is ideally situated. PB&S Chemical Company's corporate headquarters and one of the newest of the firm's 17 distribution facilities are located next to the Henderson County Riverport. Meet Ray Preston, president of that rapidly growing firm.
We never considered locating our new plant or headquarters anywhere else. Henderson has a fine variety of industrial sites available, and the Riverport has probably got some of the best industrial sites on the Ohio River.
Henderson is a hub for all modes of transportation. Modern highways connecting to the interstate system include the Pennyroyal and Audubon Parkways and US 41. 16 motor freight carriers offer service to Henderson firms. Rail service provides access to 4 of the nation's major rail carriers for delivery to or from any point of the nation. The modern Henderson County Riverport is equipped to handle everything from grain and coal to fabricated steel and other heavy materials, loaded onto barges from trucks or rail cars, or vice versa. And you'll find the rates quite competitive. Henderson has its own modern airport with a 4,800-foot lighted runway with 2 instrument approaches and is capable of handling small to medium-sized company jets. Nation and worldwide air connections are available at Dress Regional Airport, about 20 minutes away. The community is part of the Greyhound bus system and has its own modern transit system. But perhaps Henderson's #1 attribute for industry is its labor force. 21,000 workers whose quality of workmanship consistently exceeds the norm. One of the plants at which this work ethic is evident is Firestone Steel Products, Henderson's largest industrial employer. Nearly 1,000 employees work at this sprawling modern facility. Here's what company president G.T. O'Neill has to say about his workers.
We have teams of people now working on all aspects of our business, quality, productivity, costs. We intend together to remain competitive through the cooperation of the people who work here.
Utilities is another area which poses no problems for newcomers to Henderson. Facilities are more than adequate for both commercial and residential needs, and at substantially lower rates than in most communities of comparable size. Like many other local plants, Gamco Products Company, a division of Masco Corporation, requires a large and reliable supply of electricity and other utilities. Gamco President Ron Smith.
It's hard to believe a better utility service could be available anywhere. Anytime we need anything, all we have to do is let the utility officials know.
In the city, electricity is provided from 2 municipally owned power plants with sufficient capacity to serve expanding needs for many years. Big Rivers Electric Corporation is aggressively seeking markets for surplus electricity marketed in this area by Henderson Union RECC. Kentucky Utilities also serves portions of the county. Commercial customers of the city-owned natural gas distribution system are offered the option of a city contract for gas from Texas Gas Transmission Corporation or a small fee for use of city lines for delivery of gas purchased wholesale. Modern city-owned water and sewer systems are also sufficient not only for current needs but for the future. Henderson's police department and fire departments are well trained and equipped to handle any situation. In education, Henderson is in the forefront, as Santa Clean Services President John Seitz attests.
We're extremely proud of education in Henderson County and feel that our school system certainly doesn't have to take a backseat to any. And Henderson County's high school, which we are particularly proud, is not only among the state's largest, but we feel among its best.
A new athletic complex includes the latest sports facilities available. A vocational school, 2 middle schools, 13 public elementary schools, and the modern Holy Name Catholic School provide the ultimate in secondary education. In addition, several private preschool centers are available. In Henderson, we take care of our handicapped. Private schools and 1 public school are devoted exclusively to handicapped children, and vocational training is also offered. In higher education, Henderson Community College, a part of the University of Kentucky, offers 2-year associate degrees in a number of fields, as well as convenient low-cost preparation for 4-year institutions. Our public library is a full resource facility. Housing is no problem in Henderson. The range of choices in homes and apartments is wide, as Scott Lumber Company President Dura Scott will tell you.
Newcomers get just as comfortable in Henderson as those of us who have spent our lives here. And I think part of the reason is because there is housing available to suit their taste.
One of our stately old homes, a new structure, or a convenient apartment is soon home. And making it easier to buy that home is just one way Henderson's financial institutions serve their community. 4 banks and 3 savings and loan institutions with assets totaling approximately $350 million provide a full range of financial services. Reflecting the area's ever-expanding economy, these institutions continue to grow, both in assets and physical facilities. One of the reasons for this is Henderson's bustling business community. Several modern shopping centers have attracted outlets of several major national firms. Unlike many cities of comparable size, Henderson boasts a viable and popular downtown business district where thriving retailers offer a wide range of goods and personalized services. For companies like Vincent Industrial Plastics, custom work is important. President Jim Benson tells his experience.
It is true that most any goods and services you can think of are available in Henderson. As an example, there are a large number of custom tool and die shops locally that have very competitive pricing.
In recreation, the range of activities and facilities available to Hendersonians is almost endless. To mention a few, Audubon State Park, 692 acres of nature preserve for hiking, swimming, fishing, golf, camping, and boating. Its museum attracts worldwide attention. 5 spacious city parks and several mini parks provide an abundance of picnicking and playground facilities. These are augmented by several public softball diamonds and other facilities. Besides the Audubon links, golfers can choose the challenge of a municipal course or the Henderson Golf and Country Club. No less than 26 public tennis courts are complemented by numerous private courts to accommodate the rapid growth of that sport. Racing at 2 local horse racing tracks are major annual attractions. Thoroughbreds compete at Ellis Park. Audubon Raceway's spring and fall events offer fun for the harness fans. Our modern YMCA is a complete fitness and recreation facility. 2 public boat docks provide easy access to the Ohio River, where during summer months, enthusiasts enjoy all kinds of water fun. 2 cinemas and a 2-screen drive-in theater offer a relaxing evening out. Leisure is important, whether you work in an office or a plant such as Alcan Aluminum Corporation's local smelter, one of the world's most advanced facilities in the industry, with a capacity of producing 180,000 tons of aluminum ingot annually. Paul Belanger, Alcan's plant manager.
Our workforce is more productive, and we feel leisure activities has a lot to do with it. Happy, healthy employees are better workers.
Speaking of health, Henderson's facilities can meet any need. Community Methodist Hospital has more than 200 beds. Its staff includes specialists in all fields who have at their disposal the latest in both diagnostic and treatment equipment. The hospital is complemented by several clinics and physicians' offices, and the Green River Comprehensive Care Center offers a full range of mental health services. Health care for its employees is vital to every industry, and Eaton Axle's Henderson plant, a strong and growing manufacturing and assembly facility, is no exception. Bill Valentine manages the 350,000 square foot plant.
Healthcare is a major concern for us at Eaton, and we are pleased with the full range of facilities and services available to our employees here in Henderson.
We asked one of Henderson's newest industries, Unison Transformer Services Incorporated, once the decision to locate in Henderson is made, what can you expect? Wayne Jenkins, plant manager, tells his experience.
Any industrial prospect who's considering Henderson will get total cooperation from the Chamber of Commerce and the Economic Development Council, as well as the city and the county officials. They all have offices that are conveniently located in the downtown area.
Kusan Manufacturing Company recently experienced this cooperation in a renovation and expansion program which converted its plastics plant into a state-of-the-art facility that manager Paul Larson calls the finest of its kind in the world.
The cooperation of our government and industrial development leaders was instrumental in our securing some favorable financing on this project, as well as dealing with permits and so forth.
Of course, you realize that we can't tell you everything about our town, but there are a few more attributes we'd like to mention. Henderson's 76 churches represent almost every faith and mirror the community's historic commitment to spiritual values. That commitment is reflected in the modern facilities and a wide range of programs for all ages. Despite the plunging prices of oil, Henderson County remains Kentucky's top petroleum producer by a wide margin. MWC Oil Company is but one of several local and national firms in the field. We're also a leader in agriculture. For nearly 2 centuries, coaxing bountiful crops from Henderson County's rich soil has been a major industry here, and it's still a way of life. Over 250,000 acres of spring green fields that in the fall turn to gold produced more than $45 million worth of crops last year alone. The coal industry is important here also. Peabody Coal Company picked Henderson for its corporate and Eastern Division headquarters. Peabody and other coal companies employ hundreds of Hendersonians in mining operations. Henderson citizens are well informed. Competition for news is keen among the local newspaper, 3 local radio stations, and 3 television stations representing the 3 major national networks. In addition, there are independent, public, and educational TV stations. Cable TV offers a wide range of programming on 27 channels at the cable television studios. Home delivery of several other newspapers is also offered, and many other major publications are available in downtown Henderson. Last, but certainly not least, our senior citizens are not forgotten. They enjoy many activities and services at the comfortable Senior Citizen Center located in the beautiful Atkinson Park. With all of this going for it and more, is it any wonder Henderson is ranked among the top Kentucky cities for livability? That announcement was no surprise to Bud Higginson, president of Cyanide Plastics.
In fact, the majority of our employees have been with us for many years. That says something about Henderson. It's a great place to live and raise a family, and it just keeps getting better.
You've seen many of the reasons why Henderson is growing and will continue to grow. Bill Johnson, Executive Director of the Henderson Chamber of Commerce and Economic Development, is our team leader spearheading the effort for continued growth.
We in Henderson have many beautiful industrial sites available with all the utilities and a tremendous spirit of cooperation from city, county government, and the business and industry community. As in the background you can see, we already have people building in our industrial park. Don't you want to be the next one? We want to give you a tremendous warm welcome to Henderson, Kentucky.